This park will not only create an enormous amount of direct employment, it will be an economic anchor for the region. It will support positive decentralization. I want to thank Secretary Clinton for asking me to join her today. Some of you know we came here on a delayed honeymoon 37 years ago in December. You know she's been here a lot, and I started coming here before the earthquake. I've been here so much I'm sure I owe taxes to the Haitian government I have not paid. But in all those 37 years, this is the first time we have been back to Haiti together. So I thank you for giving us a chance to come. I want to thank our friend Cheryl Mills, because it was her determination, her sheer will to work through every obstacle that made this possible. And I think that President Moreno and the Inter-American Development Bank have been an indispensable partner in this and many other projects. I think we would be nowhere near where we are today if it not for the Inter-American Development Bank and for the leadership of Luis Moreno. So I thank you, sir. I want to thank Chairman Kim and Saya for many things, for hiring more than 1,000 people already, for hiring 500 more by year's end, for eventually hiring 20,000 people, for building a living center which will include a school and houses which are rapidly coming up as employment rises, and for proving that the idea of sustainable development, which is good for the environment, can be good for the bottom line. You see how warm it is in here. When we were in the other building, we all thought we were in an air-conditioned room, but there was no air conditioning. The only electricity was necessary to turn on the fans that were pulling the hot air out, because SEA has designed this facility to use simple things like water, condensation, and airflow to make it feel as if the building has been air-conditioned. So I thank you for proving that sustainability is not just for rich people in rich countries. It is an essential economic strategy that will help to lift Haiti's fortunes and improve its employment.
Less than 1 year ago, we accompanied here President Martelly and President Clinton to Caracol to lay the cornerstone of this new industrial park, which was then envisioned as the engine for development of the north part of Haiti. Those of you who are here will remember that at that point very little construction had taken place apart from the foundations that were then being poured. Back then, and at least for some skeptics, the idea of building the largest manufacturing facility in the Caribbean right here sounded like a pipe dream. But today, less than 1 year later, the Caracol Industrial Park is a reality. It was kickstarted with many efforts, with the RNS road that has been built by the European Union that helped to improve the transportation in the region. A Dominican engineering firm working under the direction of the Haitian government and with IDB funding has finished the first phase of construction of several of the buildings and much of the core infrastructure. And with the indispensable partnership of the U.S. government and the USAID, an American firm and another Dominican firm installed a Korean-made power plant which can be expanded to serve not only this industrial park, but also many of the surrounding communities. And today, as President Clinton reminded us, its first tenant, Tsai, and Chairman Kim and his leadership and vision have helped already hire and train over 1,000 Haitians, including 25 middle managers. Of them women are making garments for export to the United States. And they're earning a steady paycheck, in most cases, for the first time in their lives. Paintur Carib will soon be joined by the class as a tenant, and the Haitian government is in talks with several other potential investors interested in establishing operations here. All of this in less than 1 year. So today, the prospect of generating thousands of manufacturing jobs in this region no longer seems far-fetched. It's actually become a reality. Jobs with salaries that will inject millions of dollars into the local economy, jobs that will put more food on families' tables, more children in schools, and more roofs over people's heads. And it is important to point out that this progress will not come at the expense of the environment. Working with the Environment Ministry, the IDB is putting together a trust fund that has already raised over $1.2 million to help not only preserve, but to protect the Caracol Bay.
It's been an amazing experience from start to now. And we have had a deep connection to and with Haiti ever since. So it gives me a special pleasure to be here with my husband, who has worked so hard on behalf of Haiti and its development, because he believes so much in the people of Haiti and the potential that exists within each and every man, woman, boy, and girl. Let me thank our friend Luis Moreno, the President of the Inter-American Development Bank, and your terrific team for helping to shepherd this project, like so many others, to reality. Let me thank UTE Director General Michel Deslonchères and SONAP Director General Georges Sassine, and all the other partners and supporters in the government of Haiti, in the private sector of Haiti, and in the community. Mayor, thank you for welcoming us all here today. Now, this has been a real whole-of-government effort on behalf of the Obama administration. I'm particularly pleased to be joined by Senator Patrick Leahy, who I had the privilege of serving with in the United States Senate, the Secretary of Labor, Hilda Solis, who I served with in the Congress, representing USAID, the Deputy Director, Don Steinberg, and my Chief of Staff, Cheryl Mills, who has been, as others have already said, a real driver of our government's support for everything that we see here today. We have been united behind a single goal: making investments in this country's people and your infrastructure that help put Haiti finally on the path to broad-based economic growth with a more vibrant private sector and less dependence on foreign assistance. And we believe that our work here in Haiti and here in the North is beginning to show results. It is remarkable, as Luis said, that in January this was a construction site without a single structure. Now, when we look at it, what we see is part of a broader effort by the government of Haiti with support from international partners and the private sector. And what is happening here in Caracol is already having ripple effects that will create jobs and opportunities far beyond this industrial park. As we walked through the factory and saw some of the more than 1,000 Haitians working here, many of whom are women who have never held a job in the formal economy before, I could think, as I do all over the world, what that will mean to their families and their children. Children will go to school, will be healthier, will have more of their own dreams fulfilled because their mothers have this job. So this is indeed a great day, not only for those who are already working, but for those who they are supporting. And I too want to thank SEA, because SEA took a decision that was something of a risk, never having worked in Haiti before, after a tremendous natural disaster that was so devastating. But they brought their expertise and they brought their commitment. And Chairman Kim, we thank you for everything that you and the leadership of SEA is doing. Thank you, sir.
Je prends plaisir à vous accueillir dans ce bel espace que constitue le parc industriel de Caracol. Ensemble, aujourd'hui, nous couronnons un exemple par excellence de coopération et de partenariats internationaux. Ce parc industriel est un modèle de coopération internationale et un symbole de la nouvelle Haïti qui bouge, que le Premier ministre, l'ensemble du gouvernement et moi œuvrons chaque jour à renforcer. Le parc industriel de Caracol illustre également la manifestation de la continuité tant recherchée dans les actions de l'État haïtien. En témoigne la présence parmi nous de mon prédécesseur, le président René Préval, dont je salue la vision et le leadership qui ont abouti à la concrétisation de ce parc industriel. Monsieur Préval. Au nom du peuple haïtien et à mon nom propre, je remercie le gouvernement des États-Unis d'Amérique qui, à travers l'USAID, a fourni un appui considérable. Je souligne les efforts personnels de la secrétaire d'État Clinton et de toute son équipe, passée et présente, pour la concrétisation du parc industriel de Caracol. Je remercie également la Banque interaméricaine de développement pour son appui à cette impulsion économique combien bénéfique à la région du Grand Nord de la République d'Haïti et à sa politique de décentralisation et de déconcentration. Je voudrais également adresser un remerciement spécial à la compagnie coréenne SEA pour la confiance qu'elle a placée en l'avenir d'Haïti. Chairman Kim, we salute you. Et j'éprouve une énorme satisfaction que la firme haïtienne Peinture Caraïbes se soit installée au parc industriel de Caracol. Pierre-Yves. Bon signal. Je me réjouis également que la compagnie dominicaine de fabrication de vêtements déclassés vient de signer un contrat pour s'installer au parc industriel de Caracol. Déclassé projette de créer 5000 emplois en 2 ans. Déclassé. Bienvenido, amigos. Dans ce même ordre d'idées, j'adresse mes plus sincères remerciements à tous ceux et celles, haïtiens et étrangers, qui ont contribué à ce premier pas décisif du désenclavement manifeste du développement économique d'Haïti. Je salue aussi les investisseurs potentiels qui ont fait le déplacement à Caracol aujourd'hui. Et enfin, je souligne le dynamisme et l'engagement continu du président Clinton, qui dans ses casquettes d'envoyé spécial du secrétaire général des Nations Unies et de coprésident du Conseil consultatif présidentiel pour les investissements et le développement économique, ne cesse de se dévouer à la cause du peuple haïtien.